Hello, first grade distance learners. This is Mr. Vinzant, your art teacher, and I wanted to show you the next step of our sea turtle project. The last time I saw you, we assembled our sea turtles using construction paper, and now what we're going to do is we're going to make patterns to decorate our sea turtle using only paper. We're not drawing on the sea turtle. We're using pieces of paper that we cut ourselves. Now, there's really the best way to do this is to turn the turtle so we can see it like this. Even though you can't see the whole turtle, you can see the shell pretty well. Now, to save time, I'm going to try this little trick. I'm going to start with some yellow construction paper, and I'm going to fold the paper over once. And when I do that, I'll have two pieces of paper. And now I'm going to fold the paper over once more. This is a great little trick when you're having to cut a bunch of pieces, because now I have four pieces of paper stacked up, as you can see. But I only need to cut once to get four pieces, and I don't have to cut four different times. So maybe I will cut just a square out of this yellow paper. When I cut one square, I'll end up with four because I folded the paper over that way. We're going to talk about the word symmetrical. Symmetrical means that if we put the same thing on each side, one side is exactly the same as the other. So if I drew a line down the middle of this turtle, one side looks exactly the same as the other. We want to make designs on the turtle shell using paper, but we want it to be symmetrical. So whatever we put on one side, we want to put the same thing on the other. Whatever we put up top, we want to put the same thing down low. Now I'm starting with bigger pieces here, and then I'm going to work down to some smaller pieces. I'm going to take a piece of blue construction paper. I'm going to fold it over once, and then I'm going to fold it over twice. And I'm going to cut some circles to go inside these yellow squares. I'm going to open the scissors really wide and take little tiny bites of the back part of the scissors, and I'm going to turn my scissors as I cut. Now, if you want to, you can actually draw a circle on your paper first so you have some lines to work with. You're welcome to do that. Okay. Now I should have four circles that I can glue on top of these squares. When you're gluing, make sure just to use small dots of glue, and put the glue on the back of the paper that you're gluing. Alright, the purpose of this is to learn about symmetry, also to work on our cutting skills, and to make a beautiful design. So I'm going to keep adding and adding and adding to this turtle shell until we get it full of beautiful designs using construction paper. I have seen people decorate the flippers too if you like. You can cut some little thin lines out. Let's see, let me cut right here to get a nice line, get rid of that. Make a skinny little rectangle right there, and if you want to, you can decorate the flippers. It's fun to be very creative with this and add as much as you can. Alright, this is how we get started doing this, and I'd love to see what you can create on your turtles. Please send pictures of your work, and this is the next step, filling up the turtle shell with lots of symmetrical designs. Take care, manatees.